This is
Goated.
What is this?
Goated.
goated.
I like that.
That sucked. 3, 2, 1. There we go. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to yet another episode of the Goated Podcast, the platform where we talk about the greatest shit of all time.
Yes,
We're
sir.
your goats, and we don't need to go ahead and give an introduction. You guys already know who we are. I just got one question for the team. What's the perfect cheat meal? So imagine you've been on prep. Your coach has you on a carb deficit. You're damn near starving. You're exhausted. Now it's time for a refeed. But your coach says go out there and get anything you want. What are you going to go and get?
Bro, when you said that, I smiled so big. Like, cheat meal, man. Music to my ears.
It's a good every time. Boy, Jeremy love food, bro.
Hey, bro.
Right.
All these guys are bulking right now, and I'm trying to cut. Like, it's painful. They get burgers every day.
Who is y'all?
Me.
I'm like, who gets burgers?
I don't
Not
even want no more burgers.
Not
I didn't say that, but I want them.
You can pass them my way.
But, yeah, my perfect cheat meal is, like, anything. If the coach gives the green light to get an all-you-can-eat. Like, you can go all-you-can-eat sushi.
Thank you.
or
That's
go
what I was
to
about to say.
All-you-can-eat buffet. Like, I'm all for it. I just want more food, right?
Right. Non-stop.
That's a fat shit, bro.
To be specific, though, he said sushi. That right there.
That's number one.
I
Sushi
couldn't-
or a poke bowl?
Nah, that sucks, bro. You got sucks.
What are you?
No,
What are
you
you
got-
about to eat?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna
I already know. I'm
gonna replicate what I had last year, bro. So
Okay.
last year when I got like my first cheat meal and my coach was like, just go all out, bro. I went and got a large pizza, a 3-top of large pizza from Papa John's. I went across the street and got a double burger with like extra pickles, all the toppings from like this burger joint. And then I went across the street from there and got cinnamon pancakes, like a 3-stack of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now
and,
let's.
and went home, watched anime, and ate all of it, bro.
All of it.
It was a ridiculous amount of food.
Yo,
bro. It
I
was
feel
crazy.
I feel you
Yo.
on that.
Let's talk about the effort that we give when we have our cheat meals. Like, I don't know about y'all, but for me, I like to go the extra mile to get exactly something different, and then something that's like top of the line on like what's that app called?
Like Yelp.
Yelp. Yeah.
okay.
He was
the
swiping. He
number-
like Tinder.
He trying to eat.
No, that's not the right burger. No, that's not the right burger. Oh, yep. That's what I'm going.
Swipe right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
top of the line, right? But I got a sweet tooth. So what you said reminds me back to, I think, my first or second competition. I'd been on prep for 4 months. And after I stepped off stage, it was like, eat whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had a friend who worked at Cheesecake Factory, and they got me like 16 individual little cheesecakes, right?
What?
Dang.
I went through half of those.
Cheesecake?
Had a pizza the same day. Bro, I went all in.
Let's go all in. Cheesecake
Go
is
all
definitely
in, bro.
cheesecake is definitely my go-to after a show.
Cheesecake
100%.
Factory for sure, because it's the only place that's open.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Anywhere.
That's a fact. And yeah, cheesecake is my favorite dessert anyway.
I don't eat cheesecake, bro.
That's crazy.
Of course
don't.
you don't
Oh,
eat
bro.
cheesecake, bro.
Who
Because
are
you
you?
don't eat no
Hey,
sauces,
yeah,
no
yeah.
cheesecake.
Yeah, you want to share about your unique eating habits?
Bro,
Right.
it's easier to name the foods that I do eat.
Oreo thins.
Like it's that much because I don't eat a majority. First of all, I don't even eat cheese, so that throws out like a lot of recipes. Yeah. I don't. And
I love me some
And I
cheese,
do
bro.
not
Stop
enjoy
playing with me.
fast foods, bro. Like a Whataburger or Five Guys or something like that. Like I don't enjoy that. That's not in my natural
Five Guys
palate.
got too much salt on it for me.
It's just not in my natural palate, bro. So like when it comes to like bodybuilding, it was just natural for me to be like, oh, eat the same chicken every day. Cool, fuck it.
Right.
That's all I eat anyway.
That's what
you
you're
know?
already eating.
Yeah, it's all I was
But,
already
hey,
eating.
The funny thing is, like, we all know what, like, we hang out so much, we know what each other likes to eat, right? Like, this guy, he says he don't like cheese, but he'll eat a pizza.
Yeah, I'll eat a
So
pizza.
explain this to me. Explain this to me.
Look, check it out,
Make it
check it
make
out.
sense.
Check it out, check it out.
Make it
Hey,
make sense.
The pizza that I'll order, bro, has like extra sauce.
Yeah.
Super light cheese and like hella toppings.
There you go.
So it's like I like the pizza, but take the cheese taste
All right.
out of it.
I think there's one thing that we all can agree on, that we all like wings.
Yeah.
Love
Facts.
wings. Absolutely
Facts.
love wings, bro.
100%.
Yeah, wings
The
and fries.
most I've ever had was like 47.
God dang.
Yeah,
Like
that's a
at
lot of
at a
wings.
city.
I would say something that I can always have is wings and fries, bro.
100%.
Every time.
100%. If that was on a diet, cool.
Every
But
time.
let me-
Post show. Oh, go ahead, Jeremy. Go ahead.
No, go for it.
Post show, I went to in Vegas. I went to 7-Eleven and got 3 chili cheese dogs for 7-Eleven.
What?
I ain't, bruh.
7-Eleven.
Don't knock it until you try it because it's fire.
Hey, 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven chili
7-Eleven.
cheese dogs is fire.
3 chili cheese.
Don't
I
knock
got
it.
I got a sixth sense about gas station food. I don't know about y'all, bro. Especially like the 7-Elevens.
I
the
do too.
7-Elevens
No,
I do
bro,
too.
the 7-Elevens out here, bro, is like homeless person population extreme, bro. Like those guys
They
go in
there
and
for a
touch
reason. There's
everything,
good food.
bro.
No,
They
bro.
trying to eat too.
I know I'm not knocking it, but I'm saying like everybody just touch everything, bro. I'm like,
Right.
I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't.
We got
want-
a germaphobe.
I'm a germaphobe
I
when it comes to
feel you. I
food
feel
for
you.
sure, bro.
No, bro. There's a 7-Eleven like in the middle of San Diego, like off El Cajon or something. It's like gourmet food. Like
Gourmet
they
7-Eleven,
like
huh?
a chef in the back, right?
Yeah,
It's
whatever.
crazy, bro.
Two stories.
But then also, if you go to a 7-Eleven in a different country, they got good food.
It's like that, huh?
Yeah.
I can't even think about any countries that have a 7-Eleven. I've been to a couple.
You ever been to the Philippines?
You been to a couple 7-Elevens?
I haven't been to the Philippines. I've been to a couple 7-Elevens.
That's for sure.
I've been to a couple countries.
Yeah, funny.
And then you used to live in Dallas.
Yeah. No. I lived in San Antonio.
Okay, well,
by
Dallas
the way,
has a
I used
gas
to stay in
station.
Dallas.
Bro, the southern gas stations be lit.
No. I know exactly what he's talking about. Fuel City.
Fuel City.
Fuel City, bro.
That sound crazy.
It-
Best
listen,
tacos,
it's
bro.
it's a huge
I think
gas
they got
station.
one in Florida too.
And listen, it's a huge gas station with a car wash connected and a petting zoo in the back. The bro, the petting,
And bomb tacos.
bro, the petting zoo has like zebras, camels. But I'm not.
That sounds
bullshitting,
like a
bro.
great day.
That's probably
a
what,
3-in-1 at the
Yeah.
7-Eleven, huh?
Damn, I'm bored, man. Let me go get some gas.
bro,
Yeah.
the best tacos
the
ever, bro.
Right.
But it's crazy though, man. Like now we're reminiscing on all this food, but all that shit is gone now that each and every
Gone.
four of
Yeah,
us.
let me.
Each and every four of us is like officially started our prep.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all this: Is that like even when you're off of prep? And this is with me, and especially when I'm off of prep, I like think about these foods that I used to like back in the day. I used to eat with my family, Popeyes, things of that sort. And when I'm off,
How old are you? You talk about back in the day.
Hey man, chill,
Hey, you remember back when I used to eat Popeyes?
chill.
You remember back then? Popeyes, bro.
I still smack some
I'm
ass.
saying like it hasn't been a common thing for me to eat in many years.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like even in the off season, I can't find myself to be like, I want to eat that. That's what I want to eat. Maybe like once or twice, but it's not like I had to like go out every day and eat something fried or something greasy. It's just
This
like
stuff starts to hurt my stomach, man.
exactly.
It's
We're
a-
to the
it's a-
point to
I'm
where
at
our
that
body
point.
rejects it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm at that point for sure.
And I feel like to our viewers out there, to people who are like fighting that battle to where like they just can't break the mold, it's just like give yourself 90 days of being healthy and then try to eat something unhealthy for a day and just see how you feel.
It's over with, bro. That's over. And
Yeah.
you know what? That's a great tip, bro, because now that we're back on prep, it is so much easier the second time around. It was terrible starting off last year. It was like you go through the withdrawals. They were like a drug addiction, bro. Like you going through withdrawals of the sugar, like you just got these sweet tooth. You got these cravings, man. I just want to eat these snacks. I just want to go and get. Me and Kiara, bro, used to go to the grocery store and go down the candy aisle and would just walk slowly, reminiscing,
I did that
bro,
too.
on the
I
candy.
go to
Like
Walgreens because they got the best candy.
that's what I'm saying,
I
bro.
used to
But like,
walk through the cereal aisle.
but like the point that I'm saying though,
Or window shopping.
You feel me? On everything.
how you window shop on some candy.
That's what you were doing.
That's
look,
what, yeah.
I wish I
the
could buy
window
that.
Yeah.
But check it out though.
Seriously.
The point that I'm making is like once you're like actually put that time in of being healthy, committing to not interacting or not involving all these extra processed sugars, these processed carbs and these unhealthy foods in your diet. Once you process that out and it becomes a lifestyle to keep it out, it is really hard to integrate it back into your day to days, bro. Like it is tough.
Yeah, you
I
don't
feel
even-
like your overall being is more intuitive to a healthier way of living. You know what I'm saying?
So
your body naturally doesn't even crave it.
So do you
Right.
think this prep going in this show season is going to be easier? Like now that we
I would say our off season helped prepare us for the on season because, like I said, right now, it would be hard for me to be like, okay, let me go be sloppy.
Yeah.
It would be rare. You know what I'm saying? I might have like one or two during the off season, but it would be a rare moment for me to be like, let me just indulge
Yeah.
in some bullshit. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because I was like, I know that I got to be ready this is the time for me to get ready.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? This isn't the time for me to fuck off. I gotta get ready to be ready and stay ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
But it really depends where you're starting prep from, right?
Right.
So you two are starting prep from a real, like, strict off season, right? Like
Right.
you guys are real focused on your off season.
Yeah.
like
I still have my candy,
way more than me, right?
my M&Ms.
And I'm coming from not an off season. I'm coming from like just not paying attention to food, anything, right? Eating whatever I want. So if you come from like an off season, traditional off season, or you come from like nothing, it's different.
It's different. It's definitely different. That's why I say I think this show season now is easier because we're conditioned not to include all these unhealthy foods into our diet. Like
It most
once you-
definitely gets easier,
Yep.
easier as you go.
Once you have a structured off season, bro, you making sure that you keep your proteins high, you eating certain carbs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? On the weekends, you might indulge in just a little drinking, or I can go and get Dave's Hot Chicken or something one day,
Right.
but
Yeah.
you're not feeling like you're overindulging by doing it multiple times in a week.
Right.
You know?
Right.
To your point, I want to ask y'all a question. Whoever wants to answer it, but okay, Mark.
Nah, I'm not.
I choose you. When you're on the off season, how do you schedule your moments that you indulge? Like, do you set a certain time, or
do.
do you have a cheat meal a day? Do you have like one a week, two a week?
Bro, that's
Alcohol. How many? Do you limit that?
I get where you're going with this, bro. So
do you limit it and not limit it?
So I do limit it, honestly, man. I'll have one cheat meal a week, and it's random throughout the week. Like I couldn't choose a specific day, but I would make sure that I only drink on the weekends, a Friday or a Saturday, or even a Sunday if it's like a game on. I'll drink I like Mike Hard lemonades, bro. I don't really care for the taste of beer or anything like that, man. But I'll drink on the weekends, and I'll have my one cheat meal throughout the week. Other than that, I got to make sure I'm still getting my protein in. Like, I was sending you guys pictures all the time. Like, look at all this steak I'm eating, 13 ounces of steak every night, you know what I'm saying, at 11 o'clock at night. So I was still conditioned to make sure that I'm still building muscle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The right way. Because, you hear people say they have the dirty bulk.
I don't understand.
I don't understand the dirty bulk. And that's for you guys at home, too. Like,
To do that day in and day out, like I don't have the stomach for that.
yeah,
That's crazy.
Like, people over indulge in like burgers and McDonald's and just random foods to put on weight, to bulk up, quote
Yeah.
unquote. But it's
I think-
not in the correct way that I would give it credit to. You know what I'm saying?
Right. There was an educational point that you just made in that whole statement, and I caught it when you said that you make sure you hit your macros. You know what I mean? Like, you make sure you get your proteins, your carbs, your fats. Now, for people that's watching, that may not be bodybuilders or may live more of a just intuitive, healthy lifestyle, is that what Mac's talking about is as long as you hit your numbers, you're good. Not saying that you can eat trash and still be good, but it's like you can still enjoy life and the things that you like to eat and still be good. As long as you hit your numbers, whatever your goal is, you have to be able to hit that number in order to reach that goal, whatever it is.
To put it simply, and it is a phrase that my family used to tell me. It's like, you do what you got to do now so that you can do what you want to do later. So I know I have to get my protein in. I know I have to get my carbs and my meals in now, so that by the end of the day, if I want to add in, let me go get a burger. That's extra. I'm already complete, or I'm already set based on the plan that I already have set for my body to grow. You know what I'm saying? If I want to drink, I've already gotten my meals out the way to where now my stomach isn't full and bloated and I don't feel like putting the meal in. You know what I'm saying? So you add that on as extra. So
it's huge.
Those are just some key tips. Key tips, man.
If you get all your macros in, all your protein in, you're too full to eat what you're not supposed to eat.
Yeah.
Right? So
The bullshit.
So, yeah,
The bullshit.
That's really what it is. So, I have a question. So we've all gone through a couple preps. Well, at this point, would you guys change anything? Would you guys change anything from now that you would have done before when it comes to like dirty bulking or clean bulking or things like that? What would excuse me? What would you change?
Yeah. I'll go. Before I dive into it, I want to say I'm proud of Mark, man.
What?
I'm proud of you, man. This man told the whole audience he loves to drink Mike's Hard lemonade.
Crazy.
Like, this man's brave.
I haven't even tried that before. I haven't heard that in my show.
That was basically a virgin daiquiri.
With a little umbrella in it. With an umbrella in it. But to Dwayne's question, what I would change is I've been competing since 2015, and that's when I first stepped on stage. And I competed 4 times. Every single time I've competed, I fell off after. I never had a true off season.
Yeah.
Right. And so I would lose all I gained in the 4 months, 6 months, 8 months getting ready to go on stage.
Right.
So the thing I would change is to have like a legit off season and not waste what I had been working towards.
Okay.
Because first competition in 2015, did a competition between then and 2017. 2017, I won my class. So I was nationally qualified.
Yeah.
Didn't go to a national stage and just fell off, right? And so I had to work back to get to
Exactly.
nationally qualified, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
If I would have just kept the foot on the gas since 2015, where would I be?
Right.
So that's the one thing I would
You would
change.
need another desk, bro. Like,
Right.
Big Jeremy in the house.
Big J,
Big J,
Big Jeremy, Big Country J.
Motherfucker, bro. Nah, that's real. That's real, bro. Like I don't know. It was normal for me switching from on season to off season, because even before, when we first started training, I was already meal prepping.
Well,
I would say
do
the
you give
biggest
do you give yourself a limit? Like, are you at the point where you're like, okay,
Speaking
I'm not
to the
gonna
mic,
go
my
over
brother.
20 pounds?
Speaking to the mic,
Or
my brother.
Are you at the point where like you're gonna say, I'm not gonna go over 20 pounds, or I'm gonna stay within 10 pounds of my stage weight, or you know what I'm saying, that type of thing.
Bro, why would you set a cap, bro? Once you set a cap, then you just capped yourself.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like if you enter to the point where you're like 15, 20 pounds over your stage weight, you know what I'm saying, you're dealing with just fat at that point.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Nah, I tell everybody, bro, don't look at the scale. You know what I'm saying? Improve in all areas, bro. Like, don't worry about the weight. Don't worry about the stage weight. You supposed to be worried about the stage presence and the look and the aesthetics. You know what I'm saying? That weight could be a full 20-pound difference between you and I, but the visual could be
we're talking
in your
about
favor.
we're talking about off season. You know what I'm saying? So say you go up 30 pounds in the off season, right? And now you go back on prep.
But think about it though.
and then you're only when you go back on stage after this prep, you're only up 5 pounds.
Bro, to go up 30 pounds in the off season, you know what type of food you was eating.
So was that considered a dirty bulk?
That's super dirty to me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, make it moderate, bro. That's why I don't understand the dirty bulk of, hey, guys, I'm just trying to put on some weight.
Well, I'm looking at all these people that are bloated as hell, fat face, can't even see their abs. You know what I'm saying? And that's like the thing now. Like, everybody wants to sport in the off season. I just want to get big as hell. I just want to look like a balloon. Like, I never understood that.
But you got to give everybody their own space, bro. Like, however they want to look for themselves, that's them.
That's
you
true.
know what I'm saying? Like, if they're competitors or not, if that's just how they want to look for themselves, that's cool. You know what I mean? But whether or not you agree with it, you can't do nothing about it. Maybe somebody used to deal with just being just too small. Maybe they just want to be big. No matter how that big looks in their eyes, they feel better about themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like,
I just want to come from more
that
of an educational point to, you know what I'm saying? Because there's people that see people that do that, and then they're like, okay, well, maybe that's what I should do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have it. It's my first off season, so the thing I got to do is I just got to eat. I just got to get as big as I can when it's really not that at all.
Right, but it doesn't matter if, you know what I'm saying, you got to cut down 20 or 30 extra pounds of fat. You know what I'm saying? If you can do it, then you can do it. Then you plan your show out accordingly to make sure that you get it done in the right fashion, bro. But if somebody just want a dirty bulk, that's on them. I'm just saying I don't understand it.
Yeah.
For me, you know what I'm saying? Like, to be positively progressive in building muscle, bro, you should just keep it balanced and slowly put on weight over time.
Right.
Through a balanced meal plan, instead of just, let me get these extra burgers in just because they're 700 calories each to put on weight. You know what I'm saying? Like, weight gain and muscle gain is time consuming, bro. You have to be patient in that shit. That's why I tell everybody, don't look at the scale. You know what I'm saying? Don't look at yourself in the mirror every day. You're not going to see much of a difference in yourself. It's going to take everybody else to be able to be like, oh shit, bro, you've been working out. You know what I'm saying? You've been in the gym. That's where you get the confirmation from, and you get it from yourself. You know what I mean? So you just got to let it rock, bro. But
Not for that.
that's different, bro. But it's crazy, man. And you know what? It's crazy, bro. So I feel like you should know a little more into that, just because you was telling me that your dad.
I 100% do.
You're telling me that your dad was a bodybuilder, bro. And that's really what got you into it. You know what I'm saying? Which is different than a lot of people that actually gets into the sport, because you're already raised in like a health-minded, you know what I'm saying, positive body type of environment.
And I have my philosophies for that too.
Yeah,
so, My philosophy is don't go over 15 pounds of your stage weight. So if I stay within 15 pounds of my stage weight, then I know that when I go back into my prep, I don't have to work 10 times as hard to try to knock down that weight. You know what I'm saying? So like if Jeremy, like from Jeremy's point, if Jeremy would have stayed within his stage, if he would have stayed within, you know what I'm saying, range of his stage weight, then it wouldn't have took him maybe 6 months or, you know what I'm saying, that much time to knock that fat off. And then, because what you have to do is you have to knock the fat off, and then you have to go into your prep. So it's like double the work. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Bro, keeping yourself within a certain range of what you consider your stage weight, then your stage weight will never change. You're never gonna put on any muscle.
That's not true.
That's
100% not true. Because if I'm, say my stage weight was 195, right, which is what was exactly what it was. So now I'm 210. So now I'm 210 of actually clean weight, or not. You don't even have to be clean. It could be a mix of clean and dirty weight. But when I'm coming back from 210, how much? So it comes down to how much can you gain in a year? How much?
Bro. But
how much are you trying to press in
your prep, how many pounds do you lose in a prep? You're gonna lose at least 15 pounds.
Nope.
What?
That's not true. That's not true.
Then you're not growing much, bro.
Okay,
you're not growing much.
So my first.
So I'm gonna put it like this, bro. My stage weight was like 203 pounds. I'm 230. Y'all put on damn near 30 pounds. You know what I'm saying? And this is clean muscle. You get what I mean? So like, by the time I
think
cut
that
back,
when you hop back on stage that you're gonna be 200 or whatever weight you're at right now?
Absolutely not, because I didn't do a dirty bulk.
So where do you think you're? That's what I'm saying. So where do you think you're gonna be at in 12 weeks?
Don't worry about it, people.
Exactly. But that's my point. That's my point. So you're at 230 right now, but you haven't even dug into like the actual. You're leaning out every day, right?
But I can guarantee you, I'm leaning out every day, and I'm still the same way. I can guarantee
Right.
you. I can guarantee you, I'm gonna be up more.
Let me chime in. Let me be the
Man, hold
middleman.
on, bro.
Let me be the
Let's do it.
middleman real quick. Let me be the middleman.
I'm
'cause-
trying to make it make sense. I'm trying to make it make
Wait a
sense.
minute.
No.
I'm trying to make
I
it
like
make
it.
sense.
I like the conversation for sure, because I see Mac's point of view and where he's speaking from, and I also see where Dwayne's point of view and where he's speaking from, and that like he's coming from a place to where like, you know, you need to be tactical and move with precision on both on season and off season. Hold on, man.
Bro, because I got it.
on season and off season, right? So he's saying that like mathematically, you know, you're going to put on this much to get at this body fat percentage. You have to lose this amount of weight, period. You have to lose this amount of weight to get at this body fat percentage. That's the only way it can happen, right? That's a mathematical equation. So he's saying that slowly you add on 15, you come back here.
Thank you.
Now you're here. Now you add on.
Bro, that's
you
not-
come back
that's
here.
not the
But
way he
I'm
put
not.
it,
I'm
though.
not saying.
The
I'm
way-
not saying
That
that.
is how I
Bro,
put it.
no,
But
no,
I just didn't break it down like
Bro,
that.
hold
But
on,
that's
hold on,
exactly
hold
how
on.
I said it.
Bro said he don't want to go over 15 pounds of his
Right.
stage weight, because then he don't want to have to work that much harder in the end season on prep to get back to stage weight. To me, that sounds bogus, bro. That's bullshit, bro. Like put on the size as you need to put on the size to improve on the area that you got to improve on, and then come back and be ready.
What you added on in the offseason, what you just added on in these last couple months is not all good weight.
Shit. Have you seen me? Have you seen me with my shirt on, bro?
Okay, so
But
you're
nigga, your
saying,
testosterone level is different.
Yeah. So
but I'm saying you're not gonna get on the stage at 230.
Of course not, bro. But I'm not saying that, bro. My stage weight was 203 last year, bro.
Okay.
The amount of consistency, the amount of food that I've been eating this whole off season, this whole prep, and the way that I train in my level of training, bro. I'm not just gonna be back at 203 or 205, bro.
I didn't say
back.
that. I didn't say that. I'm saying you're gonna be around 210. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Hey,
But
you
look,
guys ever see
Jeremy chime in.
you ever see Key and Peele where they have Obama's ghetto translator? Like what he's really trying to say?
Bro,
I'm gonna translate for Mark. I'm gonna translate for Mark. Let me translate.
Let
because
Jeremy-
if
let
I-
Jeremy translate for
if I
you.
had
But-
stayed between my 15 pounds of stage weight, I'd have been at 218.
Right.
I feel you.
And you wouldn't have had to come down.
Hold
You
on.
wouldn't have
Hold
came down
on.
I
anyway.
feel you.
But you know what I'm saying?
So,
Okay.
So
okay,
this
go
is
ahead,
where.
Go ahead.
So Dwayne's coming from the standpoint of, like, he knows a lot about historical bodybuilding, right? He's coming from the stage point of, if you put on this much weight, this is how much muscle you can physically put on in a year. Mark's coming from the standpoint of, I don't care what number you say I can put on, I'm going all out at whatever I do.
Right.
So I'm gonna go all out and putting on size, and then when it's time to cut, I'm gonna go all out and cutting.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's 15 pounds, 30 pounds, I'm just gonna go all out in this season that I'm in.
Right.
So that's what he's done, and he doesn't listen to it because his genetics are different. He's different, right?
Right.
So
Do I need to take this off?
so
But
he
that's
can
what
be
I'm saying.
230 and drop down.
That's what I'm saying. Where he's at right now is not where he's gonna be at in 12 weeks.
Fam.
And that's just what it is.
So okay, if you had to guess my weight on stage in 12 weeks, where you giving
Around
me?
212.
Around 212.
You're gonna be nice though.
And that's
You're
gonna
gonna
be
look
a 10
you're-
pound difference.
There you go.
That's 10 pounds. But so if I had only went up 15 pounds
If
to
he was 218.
No,
if I was
then you
218,
wouldn't have.
do you
then
think
you
I would
would-
only
then you
lose
wouldn't-
8 pounds?
Then, no,
to a
then you
stage?
probably wouldn't have had to do cardio until you're 8 weeks out, and you wouldn't.
But
Your
that's
cardio would have been
the
less
point.
and less
So
and less.
Do you really think if I had went up 15 pounds of my stage weight, 203 of last year, and
Well,
went
we're
to
talking about
218,
15 actual precise pounds. So when you go up 15 pounds and you knock back down, say you go up 15 pounds, right? And you knock it back down. Say you only have to when you're in prep at this point, you only have to lose 5 pounds. You only lose 5 at that point. You know what I'm saying? And you're still 10 pounds heavier than you were on stage.
Bruh.
Is what I'm saying. But you
Bro,
went up to
who only loses 5 pounds in prep?
But I'm saying if you don't, because you don't have, you're not cutting. You know what prep is? You're
already
cutting
lost
fat.
15.
Right.
You're cutting fat.
Right.
So you're not gonna have
Give
that
me
much
some.
fat to cut.
Give me some.
You're not gonna have that much fat to cut. Is what I'm saying.
Man,
you know what I'm
look.
saying? So if
I see what he's saying. I mean, like I'm only doing 100 calories of cardio right now. Like Pete had to pull me back because my body was just like,
exactly.
you know. But this is the process of being anabolic.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like as you grow, you know, you have a starting point, fluffy, soft, small.
Points at me.
you're just naturally in my frontal direction. That's all. But anyways,
like-
fluffy. You know what I'm saying? Soft.
Stupid.
not the baby on the camera. Not the baby on the
Points at
camera.
the cameraman.
Oh no. Anyway, fluffy. Soft.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
pointing down that man down there.
Got you,
he's
got you,
soft.
got you.
He's soft down there. But anyways, you know, you have a starting point, and then eventually you grow, you stack. You know what I mean? You become more anabolic. So you're able to do different things different ways, and you're able to attack it hard and heavy. And then you implement intuitive eating, and you don't really fall off. You don't get soft. You don't get.
Can you break down what anabolic is?
Being anabolic is basically where the body is predominantly basically more muscle than anything. Uses fat as energy first, and what else?
He fucked him up with that one. He said, damn, Jeremy. It's the end of the episode.
Can you,
explain anabolic,
He
please?
said it's the end of the episode. But look, check it out, guys. That is a hell of a discussion. We're going to get back to that debate for sure, bro. But
Google.
I hate to do this.
I got you.
I really hate to do this, and I got to put a plug on this episode just because we're running out of time and we got to get to the next event. Is that
All
good with you guys, man?
No, it ain't good.
It's not
Hell
good.
no.
bro. It's not.
I want to
bro.
explain what anabolic is. This is anabolic right here. All right? This is anabolic.
Exhibit A.
He said, what is anabolic?
I'm hollering, bro.
1, 2.
Okay. So hold on. Before you even finish this, right?
Yeah.
So for the people that don't know, I'm with Team 609, right? My coach is Pete now. So when I talked to Pete, and he talked about my stage weight last year when I was on USA, when I went to USA's, I was 193. And so I'm 200 right now, right? I'm 15 weeks out. And he told me my stage weight is going to be around 197, 200 pounds to 200 pounds.
What was your stage weight before?
193.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that just goes to
No.
you.
No, sir.
It,
No,
it
sir.
tells you
Be
because
honest
I'm
with
going
yourself.
through 15 weeks
Be-
of prep
be
only to
honest
lose
with
4
yourself.
pounds.
No, sir. Be honest with
I was
yourself, bro.
185.
I'm going-
No,
I
sir.
was 180.
Be honest with yourself, bro. You was not eating like that in your off season.
I know I wasn't.
Exactly. You just started eating like this to get to 200 pounds over the last month, bro.
Yeah.
So in the last month, you just put on that weight to get to 200 pounds.
Yeah.
But if you had been doing that since last July, you know what I'm saying, 7-8 months ago,
Well,
then what
at
would
that
your
point,
weight
I would
be
have put
today?
on. I would have had. Of course, it would have been more muscle.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I have been doing that since my last show back in August of last year. You
Yeah.
get what I'm
Well,
saying?
You,
That's
well,
what
you
I'm
obviously
saying.
put on more muscle than me.
That's what I'm saying. I've had a lot of more time to continue. That's the only point that I'm getting at, bro.
I
That
feel
whole range of staying within that 15 pounds, that you'd have blew that out the water a long time ago.
So
had you just started.
So the bottom
back
line,
then.
the bottom line is time.
It's time,
It's
bro.
time.
It's
yeah.
yeah.
It's just it's really consistency.
Time and consistency.
And time and
That's the
consistency.
magic formula.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to Mark's
'Cause-
point, we ran out of time and we gotta go.
No, hold on. Hold on.
Hold on, let me pull up the Google.
I'm Googling anabolic.
All right.
Let the people know.
Let the people know, man.
Hey, we all gotta do a sign off. So Mark did the sign off. I did the sign off. Then He's going to sign it off with the
Oh
Google.
yeah, everything I just said, just in a more technical terms.
I like it. I believed you, bro.
Muscle building.
And
There you
Who's
go.
signing off? Who's signing off?
You.
hey,
Oh,
go
me.
ahead, man. Go ahead.
Sign it off.
To the camera, my boy.
Hey, to all audience out there, please make sure that you like, share, and comment, and hit that subscribe button. This is the Goated Podcast. We are your host. I am Antwan Rarcus. You can find me on Instagram at Antwan.rar. And to my left,
You can find your boy Ferrari_stay_shredded on Instagram.
That boy say.
What you doing,
What you doing with that, bro? Hey. And this shit go Mac, aka Mac Muscle, man. Find me on Instagram at Mac Muscle Fit. All one word.
I'm Jeremy Hamilton. Find me on Instagram, jhamilton72.
we'll catch you guys next time. We out.
Peace.